All right, hey everybody, exciting day today in Vanland. We just finished a new build, and it's always an exciting time when you get to put the final touches on a van and turn it back over to the owner. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick tour of the van. You'll definitely see some stuff you've probably seen before, but there will be a few things that might be new, so let's take a tour. All right, starting on the outside, got the luminous side step on both sides, also a luminous ladder on the other side. In terms of the floor, I did a custom lawn seal floor. This is the smoky black lawn ridge. That looks great, doesn't it? And over here to trim out the floor, did the Explory aluminum floor trim. Looks really good as well, in my opinion. Right here, diesel heater under the seat, keep you nice and toasty warm. We have a RB Components shelf up here, which we've added a little light to, so you can see what's going on up there. Inside, the Adventure Wagon kit. We've got the bamboo and gray tweed Adventure Wagon kit, which looks really good in here, I think. Added a couple of the Moab bags. These are really nice bags because they have a ton of storage space in there. Also, being a fabric bag, they don't rattle or make much noise, and the things that you put in there aren't rattling either. So if you're looking for a ton of storage, these Moab bags, the Mule Bags, are really the way to go. All right, coming into the back here, got a Dometic electric AC DC fridge and freezer. So tons of storage space in there for all your food and drinks. From here, added a lagoon table with bamboo tabletop to match everything else. This is perfect for just pulling over, putting the laptop up here, doing a little bit of work, or you can do some food prep here. Have two of the lagoon table mounts, one here and one here. So if you move this table over to that side and raise it up, it's a perfect work surface for food prep or just for setting things off of the bed at night. We've got the Adventure Wagon Moab bed set at about the middle height here. If you haven't been in one of these before, I can tell you that the Moab bed is very, very spacious, especially if you sleep north to south. You get a lot of room in here. Definitely doesn't feel cramped at all. Coming over here, we've got a water level indicator, which is on a switch. So you can tell how much water you've got in your tanks, and then the Victron smart battery monitor, which will tell you your battery percentage, how many amps you're using at the time, and how much time you have left with the current amperage draw. In the back here, we've got a couple Sierra Lawrence 1033 slider windows with the Flatline Vanco trim, which I think makes all this come together really, really nicely. Trim is really important to kind of finish out the look, and this trim kit by Flatline is a simple way to just get the look with a minimal amount of effort. With the Adventure Wagon kit, obviously the benefit to this is that you have attachment points all throughout the van to pretty much add different accessories that are sold by Adventure Wagon and others. You can strap things in, kind of go wild with the amount of storage and different locations where you're keeping things. We've got a couple fans in here. You guys have all seen those. Just keep it nice and ventilated. Cool. All right. Let's head around to the back. I want to show you guys the power system, the water system, and the boxes we put in. First of all, I'm going to move the bed out of the way. Okay, here we've got the Lost Highway fender storage boxes, which I really love these things. Have the entire power system in this side and the water system in this side. Just makes it really nice. The boxes are aluminum, they're super lightweight but very durable. So I'm kind of obsessed with these right now. It's just made our job so much easier, and I really like the finished look of them. Inside each of the boxes you have 2 storage bins. These are about 5 inches deep, and then you can actually remove these, take it out to the picnic table or wherever you might need. And then I've got the power system in this side completely, so you can still use this as storage without having to expose yourself to the electrical system. Back door opens here. Easy access to the inverter, charge controller, everything's tucked away in here. Alright, in this side we've got the water system. So this is the water pump switch, the hot and cold mixer, and then you plug in here to get your to get the water out via the hose. This is a water fill. Again, so you've got convenient storage here to store things like this that you want easy access to. But also, if you need to access the water system, you can move that to the side. And I'll show you the water system here. Got our pump and filter, a little expansion tank. And something I've done with this particular build is to add a hot water loop in that goes back to the main storage tank. So the reason to do that is if you are afraid that your tanks underneath the van might freeze, you can turn this valve and the pump will start running, and it's actually looping hot water back into the main storage tank. So by adding hot water to it, it's pretty much impossible that that water would freeze, and also it's heating the lines at the same time. So all the water system is tucked neatly under here. Turn that back off. Okay, over on this side, we've got the shore power connection that connects directly to the Victron inverter, and so it charges the batteries or just feeds AC power straight into the vehicle. Got the aluminum surf pole and ladder with a couple surf hooks. Aluminum Nerf bars over here. Your freshwater connection, and then the main water tank is housed under here. It's the RB Components water tank and bracket. And then the final thing I want to show you guys is actually our hot water transfer right in here. All right, let me actually switch to a voiceover here so I can explain this thing properly to you. This is the hot water tank. It's 2.6 gallons, so it actually takes the heat from the engine coolant via loop, brings it back to the tank, and exchanges it into the cold water that I plummeted to this tank. So with this, you can get extremely hot water for free, basically, because it's coming from the engine. This is the mixing valve that you'll definitely need to use because the water's so hot that you'll need to mix it with cold water. So this 2.6 gallon tank gives you about 5+ gallons of hot water every time it heats up. And it heats up every time you drive automatically with no battery power, no switches, and no moving parts. All right, we did a little experiment to see how hot the water would get and drove the van around for half an hour or so and then opened the mixing valve up all the way. So let's check this out and see how hot the water got. All right. Whoa, wait a second. 137 degrees. I'd say that's scalding hot. That's with the mixer all the way open. So, we're going to let that tank sit for the night after we're done driving it, and I'll test it in the morning. See how much it's gone down from 137. Alright, it has been, let's see, approximately, I don't know, 15, 16 hours. Test the water temperature. So the water heater is insulated, and once the water is hot, it should stay hot for about 12 hours and would be warm for up to 24 hours. So we started at 137 degrees and we've waited 16 hours now, so let's see where we're at. Alright. There we go. 77 degrees. I would call that lukewarm. Mm-hmm. It's not going to be chilly if you had to shower in it or wash your hands, certainly. It's fine.
Definitely on a cold morning, it would feel good.
Yep. Cool.
All right, everybody. I hope that you enjoyed this tour of a 170 Sprinter with the full Adventure Wagon kit and the Lost Highway custom fender boxes and a bunch of other stuff. If you'd like to know more about any of the products in the video, just check the description below. I've got links to pretty much everything. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.